Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today on Serendipity, we are going to be making churros. So what you're going to start out with first is 1 cup of room temperature water, 3 tablespoons plus a half a cup of granulated sugar divided, a half a teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons plus 4 cups of vegetable oil divided, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is take a baking sheet and line it with parchment paper. We will get to that in a little while, and I'll show you what you're going to have to do with that a little bit later on. So in a saucepan, you're going to add the 1 cup of room temperature water, the 3 tablespoons of sugar, the half a teaspoon of salt, and then the 3 tablespoons of oil. 2, 3. And it says to stir this up until it starts to boil. So once this has started to boil, you're going to remove it from the heat and you're going to add in your flour. Ooh, always make a mess. Until it is totally combined. So it will start to thicken and it makes it a little doughy. And then once it's all mixed together, you're going to I took a pipe icing bag and with the biggest star, which let me see, that I could get, or with this, and it wants you to stick all of this in the bag. And then once you get it all in there, it wants you to let it sit for 10 minutes. I want you to let it sit for 10 minutes because the bag is very, very hot. And then you'll be able to make your churros. Okay. So once it's been that 10 minutes, I'm able to touch the bag now. So I'm going to take and I'm going to squeeze it all the way down till you get it to the tip. And then I want you to put these about 6 inches or so. Yeah, so just make sure that you get them to where whenever it is time to fry them, that they're able to fit in the pot I'm going to be frying these in. And once you've gotten all of them on there, you're going to go ahead and stick this in the freezer for an hour. Once it's been an hour, you're going to go ahead and add in the rest of your vegetable oil, which is 4 cups. You're going to add that into a pot over medium to high heat and let it get to about 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and then you will start to add your churros. So once it's reached 375 degrees, you're going to take some of your churros and place them in there. And it says to let them cook for about 2 minutes each, and then you'll flip them. So once you think they're done, you're going to place them on a little towel. And then you'll do your next few. So once I am working with the others, getting them in the fry, or to fry, it wants me to add the sugar, which this is a leftover sugar. This is the half a cup of sugar. And then the a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. So once I'm done, I'm going to put these in the bowl and kind of shake it around. And then once I've done that, I'll set them aside. Okay, y'all, so I am just finishing up with the last batch of churros. Of course, that made little smaller churros than what the churro size actually is, but I couldn't find a tip of the icing thing big enough. I think that they came out well, and of course I've been snacking on some of them, so there isn't as much left as what there was. And plus, I think I'm going to make another batch, especially since my taste tester came home from work. So that will do it for today's video. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that notification bell. Bye, y'all.